Hey guys, I'm going to do a get ready with me video today. I know that there are certain products that I talk about a lot and I don't remember which ones I've actually demonstrated and which ones I haven't, so I thought I would just do a get ready with me video and then you'll get a chance to see some of the products that I talk about a lot, that I use a lot in action. Okay, the first thing I always start with is my EOS lip balm, so that by the time I get to the end of the process, it has sunken in and won't interfere with the moisturization level of any of my lip products. And you can't even see it anymore. It's right down to nothing. So, yeah, I like these ones with the striped container. I really work it in to, the corners and everything. And then by the time I get to the end, any excess product that's gone past my lips will just either evaporate or get blended into my makeup. The next product that I use is the Maybelline Master Prime by FaceStudio primer, and this is the one Blur and Redness Control number 300. I really wanted to use up the L'Oreal one that I had first, but this is so awesome that I can't stop using it. And I just put a like that amount on, and then I work it into my fingers and concentrate it on the areas that get the most red, which is right on this side of my cheeks, my nose, all around my mouth, and my chin. I don't put it on my whole face because I don't need it on my whole face. My face is not nearly as red as it used to be. I think I used to have high blood pressure, and since I lost a few pounds, it doesn't seem like it's as high anymore. The next product I'm going to use is Maybelline Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation in number 20 Classic Ivory. I mentioned in a video recently that this is a cream to powder foundation, so you don't want to set it with a powder, and I didn't know that, and and then I was wondering why my face was getting so dry. I just thought it was winter, but it wasn't winter. It was not using the product correctly. So the thing with this formula is you have to shake it like crazy because it separates, and it's got, I don't know, something about the ingredients. You just have to shake it a lot. And this applicator is pretty much worthless, I think. It doesn't dispense anything, or it's just really a pain in the neck. I just usually try to wipe off what I can so it doesn't go everywhere and then just set it aside. I stand it up on its cap and let the excess product run down, which is why I've got a lot of product coagulated here at the top. So then, even though I've already shaken it up, you have to shake it again if you hesitate, and I use my fingers to blend this in because that's what works the best. I'm using my fingers more and more to blend makeup. It just, I don't know, I just find it works so much better than any brush or any beauty blender or anything like that. And as you can see, I've got this, I've just got my hair pinned up on top of my head because when you're doing one of these videos, it's kind of annoying to keep having to push your hair back out of the way. So I'll take it down at the end. I try to really blend it good beyond my chin and my neck because my face is a lot darker than my neck. So I try to make sure I blend it really well right where that makeup is meeting my neck. Otherwise it, you know, looks crazy. At one time, I tried to just buy a foundation that was the color of my neck, but when you try to make your face look a lot lighter than it actually is with makeup, I don't know, it looks crazy. I would rather just try to blend it really well in the in-between section there. Okay, next I'm going to use Benefit Moolah Lift. This is, it's more or less a corrector. And I think it's good. It doesn't say, it just says instant under eye brightener. I've been using this off and on for years now, but I think it's got raspberry oil or something like that in it. And it just really works well on those dark circles to lighten that area. Then I'm going to use Maybelline Master Conceal by FaceStudio Camouflaging Concealer in number 10 Fair. And I'm just going to put that one little dot is all you need. And then I try to like space it out like that. And then start patting it in. Then from there I take a concealer brush. This is by e.l.f. and finish blending it out. See how much concealer there is just from that one little dot? So you definitely don't want to go crazy applying this, or you won't be able to blend all the product out. I mean, just that tiny little bit that I put. Just one dot. I've got some kind of little mark here that I'm gonna put some on too. Okay, let's see. Now, is there anything else? Sometimes I like to put concealer on my freckles. I don't like my freckles. I never used to have freckles, but if you spend any time at all out in the sun, you'll get these little sunspots. I think I will, just to see like how it's gonna cover. There's one right there on my temple. And then there's one right there. So it doesn't completely cover them, but it probably would if I built up the product, but they don't annoy me that much. Okay, the next product I'm going to use is the Sephora and Pantone Universe Shimmering Marsala Cheek Trio. And the colors are Spanish Villa. Spanish Villa is the highlighter. Coral Pink is the blush. And then Marsala is the... I consider it to be the contour because on my skin tone I don't think I would want to use that as a blush, so I do it highlight, blush, contour. But I noticed that they give you the most of that one, so I think that they were expecting people to use that as a blush, but yeah, that's too dark to be a blush on me. So let's start with the Coral Pink blush. And I'm going to use my Sephora Flawless Airbrush. I like using this size brush as a blush brush. It's a mouthful. So I'll put a little bit of that on and just blend that out a little bit. And then with that same brush, I'm just gonna barely press it into that highlight shade and just put a little bit of that across the cheekbones. And that shade highlight really does look nice with this blush. They complement each other well. Then I'm gonna take my Real Techniques 301 brush, and this is their contour brush that just came out with that new brushed metals collection, I think it's called. And I already did a video talking about these things, so I don't remember if I showed this brush in action or not. So anyways, I'm just gonna kind of press it into that product, and right now I'm just gonna like pat it on, because see how much product that distributed? Then I'm gonna go back and do the other side and then blend it out after. Okay, now I'm gonna blend it. Okay, then I'm going to take the same Sephora brush that I used before, and I'm gonna like blend the edges out and then blend it together with the blush. Okay, next I'm going to take my MAC Painterly paint pot and use this as an eyeshadow base. And then I'm going to take this Chanel quad in Prelude. It's number 33. I've had this a long time. It's the only Chanel quad that I own. But the colors in this, there we go. The colors in this they're like the perfect neutral colors. I mean, there's no way you can mess this up. There's no way. Okay, so let's begin with that. I think I'm gonna do my highlight shade first, which of course is this shimmery off-white, and I'm just gonna use a Real Techniques domed shadow brush. Gorgeous color. Chanel shadows in their quads have such a lovely texture to them. The soft touch ones, the singles, are more dense, but I feel like these ones in the quads are just so easy to work with. Yeah, that's like the perfect highlight shade. Then I'm going to take a MAC 239 brush, the shader brush. And let's see, which one are we going to do for the... Let's do this one here for the lid color. Then I'm going to take this Real Techniques crease brush and going to use this shade right here in the crease. And I'm going to put a little bit of that right along the lower lash line. Now I could use that dark color as a liner, but yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, for a brush for that, I'm gonna need I'm gonna use a Zoeva Precision shader brush and this dark color right here. I'm gonna use that as a liner. And I'm gonna go right on my lower lash line. Right where the roots of your lashes are, that's where you're going to place the product. Okay, now, sometimes when you do that, you get shadow on your waterline. So you're going to need to clean that up with Q-tip. So just dab the Q-tip right on your waterline to get that product off. Okay. Now, let's see. That's sort of a soft black color. So I'm gonna take my Maybelline Master Kajal in Onyx Rush and do my tight line. And for mascara, I'm going to use Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus in Amped Up Black. I love this mascara. If you didn't see one of the other videos where I talked about this, that's what the wand looks like. Okay, I'm gonna fill in my brows with my Love and Beauty by Forever 21 Retractable Brow Pencil in gray. My brows aren't gray, but this color. Okay, now I'm gonna fill in my brows with my Love and Beauty by Forever 21 Retractable Brow Pencil in gray. My eyebrow hairs aren't gray, but this color blends nicely with them. And then just blend them out with the spoolie that's on the other side. For lips, I'm going to use my ColourPop lip liner in Frida. That's the color right there. These lip liners are fantastic. They're not dry, but they're not so moist that they're not going to do their job as a lip liner. And I'm going to fill my lips in with this. And I'm just going to use a traditional gloss today. I've been using so many hybrid products lately that I haven't used just a regular roll lip gloss. This is NARS Orgasm. It's basically the same color as the blush. It's like a peachy golden peach color. This would look good over that Frida liner. Those liners have come in so handy with so many of my other lip products. I haven't done a lip liner and then filled in with a lip gloss over it like that in a long time. Okay, so that is the finished look, and that's it for today, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me video. I was gonna say tutorial, but it's not really a tutorial. It's just me doing my makeup with you guys watching. Bye.